Welcome everyone to Hammered and Cheese presents the Weinerpocalypse weigh-in. We are basically here to let everybody know how this is going to work. Maybe talk a little shit. Maybe make fun of each other a little bit. Maybe make fun of you, our audience. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But with me, of course, I am Dean the Genetic Marvel, and my co-host, as always, the Mr. Chef Boyardee's Nuts.
That's a great name. That's almost as good as Sniffing Glue 22.
It's honestly like the only reason I say it's better than Sniffing Glue 22 is because Chef Boyardee's Nuts you could put anywhere.
Right.
You know, Sniffing Glue 22, you may have some ex-crackhead going, that's a real problem in society. You shut the fuck up, man. Nobody cares about you.
I like it because it kind of kills people's arguments. Because as soon as they start losing, they're like, "Oh, you better go sniff more glue." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I know I won then because you're out of arguments."
And that's the funny thing is when people start attacking you, like how you look or your appearance or your name, you're just like, oh, if you can just say I give up and
right.
just and hold on to a little bit of your self-respect. If you're just gonna make fun of that kind of stuff, we all know you're a loser. It's done. Just give up. But it's different.
Or you could say "good take" or "good job" or "you got me, touche."
I mean, look,
nobody does that anymore.
No. Well, I think it's more so that people have established such a huge importance on winning and being right, and no, I was right, and you're going, hey man, you just argued with the person you're supposed to love. Neither of you won. I've told that on stage before. I'm like, listen, every couple fights. That's just life, okay? But you got to remember too is that like if you're fighting, you've already both lost. Like that's not, like there's no winner in a fight. Both people are jackasses. And speaking of September 26th, we are both going to be jackasses. It's going to be great.
I don't know how we got ourselves into this situation.
Like always, absolute shenanigans. Like it's just it happens, and before we realize, we're like, now we're gonna have to do that. Damn.
Right. We kind of just kicked the idea of a hot dog eating contest.
Yeah.
And as for shits and giggles, and then we put a date on it. And then once we put a date on it, we were committed, so we started advertising it, thinking, let's do this fun little thing.
Well, and
then people started hyping us up. I was like, oh shit, this is for real.
And that's the thing was for a while I wasn't doing shorts, and you were like, hey, I just did a short, you got to respond to it. And I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna start doing shorts. So now I'm posting more media, which I'm like, this is great because that means the channel's going. But also too, that I was like, shit, I've signed on. Damn, I don't know what to do now. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's speaking of.
This is kind of cool for you though because you got sick there for a little bit. So you had to start taking antibiotics.
Yeah,
and because you had to start taking antibiotics, you had to start eating more. All right, so this is a way to cap off all that eating and then go right back into the fasting and whatnot.
It's hilarious because I send you messages of me like, man, I'm sick of eating twice a day. This is crazy. And you're like, that's not a problem people have, you dipshit. And I'm like,
yeah, most people are sick of eating twice a day because they're poor.
Because they were hoping for 3, not 2.
Bo Dragon. What's up, Bo Dragon?
Oh, bro. I didn't even check the comments here. Never forget the balls. I mean, listen, that's just good science.
Yeah, that would be interesting. A hot dog and meatball eating contest.
Oh, and for every hot dog, you have to have 2 meatballs?
Yeah, to eat 2 meatballs.
I mean, we can do that. I'm going to go to IKEA and get those tiny little meatballs because they're representative of
maybe next year.
Festivals. Maybe next year. Why are you linking us up for another one of these, you bastard? Jesus. I don't know.
Well, if this blows up, you can't tell me you don't want to do it again in a year.
No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck doing it forever. Dang. I just dropped a beer, which means it's gonna explode. Fuck.
Well, we gotta get some more fat friends that'll do this with us, though.
I mean, we need. Yeah, that's a fair. There we go. Barely cold beer.
Oh, you got you one too? Oh, barely cold beer. Ugh.
No, that's all right.
Do you at least have a mini fridge next to you?
Yeah. I put it in, but I put it in only a little while ago, so it's cool, not like cold.
Take it in the freezer part for a second.
It does. So the thing is, if you buy a mini fridge with a freezer, you barely have a fridge as well. So it's like, you know what? I'll just get a bigger fridge, and do that. Freezer, I don't have a, because
I found mine next to the dumpster, so I didn't really get a choice in the matter. It comes with a little mini freezer.
yeah, no, I like them, but I needed this for like actual stuff, right? Because I would put my lunch in there when I actually had a job. I would put my lunch in there, and then then Biden's America took over, and didn't need lunches anymore. No, I'm just
Goddamn Biden's America.
I mean,
couldn't afford lunch anymore, right?
Yeah, couldn't afford lunch anymore, let alone have a job. That's it's both things. Yeah. We have not decided on a hot dog brand. I think we're just gonna go with like what's the normal hot dog brand for you in the butthole of Ohio?
Oscar Mayer, but are we doing just hot dogs? Are we doing brats? Are we doing just brats? Like, what are we talking? Because I know we've kicked around a bunch of different ideas yet, but we haven't really committed to anything.
So I even have a couple corn dogs floating around in the freezer that I was gonna throw in the air fryer too.
You said no bread.
Yeah, corn dogs aren't bread. That's insane.
Yes, it is. That's worse bread.
Do you guys have pogos?
What the fuck is that?
You don't know what a pogo is? Oh, Pogo's like a generic, not generic. It's a name brand of corn dogs up here.
We have Carnival or Festival or something like that.
They might be the same brand. They may be the same brand.
Something fair. Corn dogs. Let me see.
What's the grocery store that you go to normally?
State Fair. Oh, grocery store I go to. I mean, like they're all like I go to Aldi a lot, and sometimes I'll go to Walmart. And then like there's Marks and Giant Eagle, which are like kind of more local grocery stores to Cleveland.
I'm trying to see if they have pogos or yeah.
Pogos,
so they have corn dogs. There are Bremer corn dogs. Yeah, it's not the same brand.
Yeah, if you look up State Fair, the blue box or whatever, that's the only one you can really even find except for off-brand shit.
Yeah,
Pogo corn dogs.
Yeah, Pogo corn dogs. If you Google it, you're like, yeah.
I don't even see it. Oh, okay. Ew, those don't look good.
What do you mean?
They don't look good.
What do you mean they don't look good?
They don't look good. It looks like low quality.
No, it's uniform. That's all. It's just they're all the same.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
It's the perfect wiener, the perfect combinations
of hot dog and
anuses and buttholes.
One. It looks like it's like they're somehow formed together. That don't make any sense.
It's just because so mustard or ketchup, which one is best on hot dogs?
I don't like ketchup at all.
Mustard.
Mustard all day.
Once I learned what is actually in ketchup, which FYI everybody is basically just sugar and one tomato.
Yeah, it's a candy tomato. That's what I call it.
That's so you're like, yeah, it's not actually good for you at all. Like not even remotely.
I wish I could send you some stadium mustard, but I don't know how about sending you food. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we were discussing.
It's a Cleveland brand of mustard. Yeah. It's really good.
I'm gonna see if I can hunt down some of that. So like, what I really like on hot dogs is mustard and relish. That's it. Just mustard and relish, and because it's a pickle may not be like, I don't know what kind of pickles they are. I don't know. So it's like a relish is very, available. The smell of
ketchup. You smelled it?
I think the smell of ketchup is more like I assume some sort of like it just gives you that like nostalgia immediately, right? Fries on ketchup, you're like,
I have never liked ketchup, even as a child. When I was a child, I didn't like it.
I mean, but your face barely works, right?
My
You can't
face barely works.
you can't smell shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, what does the smell have to do with anything?
It's very much something from like being a child. Okay, so people who have families when they're kids have good memories. These memories are triggered by certain things, such as smell. So you not having a childhood, being hatched in a field somewhere, didn't have those experiences. You're basically on the run until you were an adult. I wash dishes 5 days a week in a restaurant. Of course, I smell it. I mean,
Ketchup. Ew. But you work at
let's
a
be,
breakfast restaurant. Who the fuck is putting ketchup on breakfast food?
well, people really put a lot of ketchup on. Okay,
Egg.
I'll be honest
Isn't
with you.
that crazy? You shouldn't be allowed to do that. Like honestly, if
I
you
do
put
it.
ketchup on your eggs, you shouldn't be allowed to vote.
I,
Like you already make poor decisions.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's
Let's be honest.
basically it's like a soft felony. Like if you put ketchup on eggs, that's to me you've done jail time.
I'm guilty of it. I won't. So there's a. It's fine. There's eggs and hash browns. Yeah. So I was
I
gonna say
don't know about hash. Well, I guess hash brown is a potato. A lot of people put them on potatoes, but
So hash browns
I
though.
like
So
ketchup.
right now, my wife and I, we are on like we'll get into these episodes where like we'll hunt down the best of something in the city. And the last thing we did was cannolis. And right now we're actually trying hash browns from
Why
all
don't
the
you do
different.
that more as like for content?
I do it for love. It's much worse.
But if you put that on content and make it like a Toronto based, there's no Canada
You know why?
fucking
Because I'll tell you why.
Toronto based shit.
I'll tell you why. Okay. The people who do that kind of content are basically the worst people, and this is just more so for my knowledge. Hunt down the. Listen, Elrad, that's probably you. Let's be honest, Elrad, that's you. The ketchup bath begins. I mean, that's fine.
They
Hey
call that
Sam,
the
how are
red
you?
wedding.
It's
Hey Sam, how you doing?
but yeah, so so there's a dish that I would frequent for the longest time is potatoes and eggs, which is a very hearty
There's no
breakfast.
Canada.
There is no Canada. It needs to be Cole's one liner. Canada is the new Australia. It doesn't
That's a
exist.
T-shirt right there. There's no
Mhm.
Canada.
I'm just gonna put. I'm gonna do that and have like Alaska as an island and just beachfront all around it. And fine. Oh, hey now,
You can
didn't
put
see that
you can put
coming, but
Alaska.
good one, good one.
If you put Alaska next to like where Canada doesn't exist,
Yeah.
and it's just
As it-
like ocean, and you could just say Sam lives here. That's the note.
yeah, I'll be like, this is where Sam's from, and it'll be like a beachfront and just like, yeah, Alaska mysteriously is all half of it is facing Russia. The other half just beautiful beaches. You wouldn't even read. Average guess, how many hot dogs can y'all eat? I mean, my friend up here is pretty slutty, so let's be honest. That number is a high number. It
We're
depends.
doing hot dogs,
Yeah.
dude. I'm gonna eat you under the table. Sausages is gonna be a little bit of a different story. I love sausage more than I like hot dogs, but they're just heavier. But for some reason, hot dogs,
Yeah.
I can put hot dogs down like a porn star in a bukkake film.
I mean, I'm not sure that that's a good thing. And
I was
I'm
just
not sure
saying,
that's how
you're
that
gonna
works.
get fucking destroyed if we just do hot dogs.
All right.
It's not gonna go your way at all.
That's an opinion. No, we just have to go through because you know I don't even know if I can get. I think I can get Oscar Mayer wieners here. Let me see, because that's what you're saying to get, right?
Oscar Mayer, Ballpark's a good brand. All the different ones. Oh, Hebrew National's pretty good. The
So
Jewish hot dogs.
I don't know if I can get Hebrew National up here.
Yeah, no, y'all are anti-Zionist, huh?
I'm not sure about that. We're basically communist Russia right now.
Anything but S bar. For the love of God, no S bar.
What's S bar?
Look it up, bro. Oh yeah, Ballpark. Nathan's famous skinless beef franks. Yeah, bar S. I'm sorry. Hebrew National. Oscar Mayer. Yeah, because I guess we do have to eat the same brand for it to be like totally fair, huh?
What? Say that
You
again.
get
It's
the jumbo ones though, and you and I'll get the tiny ones. You're like, I need more.
you
Because
know what? You're just a bad person at this point. Hot dog brands.
we're not. Well, if we're not doing buns, I feel like we should go sausage or the hot dogs. Because that's
I mean, it's fine. There's lots of options here. I'm like, because there's like I don't know. You know what? Hot dog brands. You know what? Let me Google what hot dog brands in Canada and USA. Because I want to. So I want to know what is in both. Right.
fairly all ballpark. Because y'all got a fucking baseball team, and that's like the baseball fucking brand.
Right. Guy, Blue Jays are like a big deal. Don't
Are they?
fucking
They
yeah.
must, I think they're they're in the running for the playoffs this year.
Listen, they're pretty popular, man. It's
From Tanzania, what's up, Schneiders?
Schneider's is what we have. Schneider's is a normal like it's a basic hot dog. Let me see. Hold on. There's always
Cam, we mentioned that a minute ago. We were talking about having to eat two meatballs with every wiener.
I mean, it's not a bad idea. Okay, so hold on. Let's go through these. There's always that one kid who thought Alaska and Hawaii were next to each other in school. I mean, I feel like that's important. Put that
Really? I had argued with people that Hawaii is right next to California. People were like,
oh,
yes, it is. I'm like, I don't think so. I think it's in the Pacific, but I don't know geography, so maybe I'm wrong.
yeah. But like, it's one of those things, right? Where you're like, all right, that's fine. Okay. I'm trying to look at what I'm looking at one of the fancier grocers, Balls and Wieners. Yeah, we definitely should on one after the other, super duper cake. That's fair. I'm gonna have to get that and just download it. But yeah, Schneider's is like. Do you guys have Schneider's Wieners? Because Schneider's is like a massive company.
I'll know if I see it. Schneider.
It looks old timey.
Schneider's hot dog brand. I've never seen that before in my life.
For real?
Yeah, no, I've never seen that.
You live in the worst place of the world. It's messed up.
Bro, hot dogs are a big deal in Cleveland.
They should be. Hot dogs are a big deal everywhere.
I mean, I don't know about all that. So you don't have Oscar Mayer or Ballpark?
Yeah.
What about Johnsonville sausage?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about this. I'm like, I could always get like Johnsonville. We have hey, Paul from Tanzania. That's awesome. What's up, bro?
Where's Tanzania?
Tanzania is that's a good question. Tanzania is part of Africa.
You like a Tanzanian devil?
No. Tanzania is it's in Africa. Tanzania is just south of Kenya. It would be east of Malawi. And
with a name like Paul, that's definitely an English background.
Hey, don't judge Paul. Listen,
you might be a colonizer.
Hey, not even that. Ethiopia has an older Bible than the King James version. That means Christianity started in Africa. So everyone
really
that is scientific fact.
Because like,
hey man,
Jerusalem and all that is in Africa, right?
No. Egypt is.
It's that Mediterranean. I'm never really sure. It touches Africa and Europe. It goes into Asia a little bit.
So, yeah.
It's a whore of a waterway.
That would be Asia Minor, which would be mostly Turkey, but it also would
India.
include. All right. No, that's not. You know what, sir? You may be able
that my lack of geography is where all these hot dogs are going, right?
Like
there's an empty spot where I'd never learned geography, and that's where I'm going to put the extra hot dogs. I'm going to put those right in that shelf.
That is,
an empty space that I don't need.
Regardless of who eats more hot dogs, I feel like I'm still going to be successful after this. Like that's surreal. Yeah.
Just letting you know, there's a lot of spaces that I don't use for things like this.
Yeah, a lot of them above your shoulders. I understand. That's a fair. Yeah, there's a lot of room up there. This if you've ever met Cole, everyone,
I never
his
learned
head
how to read
is
so
massive.
that I could eat more hot dogs.
Yeah.
I knew my time was gonna come.
He goes swallow one downwards, swallow one upwards, swallow one downwards, swallow one upwards. So then it just becomes a shelving system up here. You can fit a lot. It's economically sound.
Our meathead.
Yeah. Well, listen, somebody has to be. Yeah. So that is one of those things that we definitely need to settle on hot dogs. Which hot dogs? Because like I'm positive. Do you guys have a fancy grocery store around there?
A Heinen. Like, what do you mean fancy though?
Well, let me see here. I'm looking up hot dogs.
Heinen's is like fucking.
So there's Maple Leaf, Schneider's,
Maple Leaf. Like, yeah, ain't nothing Maple Leaf gonna be in fucking Ohio. Come on now.
They do have them in New York, but that's because New York is basically Canada now.
The only Maple Leafs that come to Cleveland or when actually never, because we don't even have a hockey team. So
Schneider's does have. Does Ohio not have a hockey team?
Columbus does, I believe.
Like
We have Cleveland has a minor hockey team, minor league hockey team.
I did not know
We used to have the Cleveland Barons, but they
I was definitely racist, but go ahead. Yeah.
but they went under in the 70s or left or whatever or got folded or whatever you want to call it in the 70s. So,
they probably just want to move states, right? They do that a lot.
probably.
So Schneider's does do a foot long wiener.
A foot long? What the fuck?
If you don't know what a foot long is, you American asshole.
I don't want to do a foot long.
Okay, all right, that's fine. But we got to find one that's comparable, right? That's why I'm trying to find something that
foot long. No, like this is a regular fucking hot dog, you jackass.
There's no such thing.
Let's see if I can find Schneider's anywhere. Shopping.
Because they'll have like Schneider's all beef wieners. They're not expensive. And they're a fairly small hot dog.
I don't really care about costs that much as long as it's not. They don't act like it's made of gold.
Oh yeah, if you Google it, there's like, oh, you could buy a Wagyu wiener. You're like, number one, no,
dude, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
It's one of those things where people, okay, Diddy does foot long wieners.
Dude, what up, Brodo Baggins?
Brodo Baggins. Listen, Diddy didn't just foot long the wieners, okay? He did lots of stuff. Bro, I'm loving people who are like, yo, I bought this giant ball of baby oil like 3 years ago and I'm still not done it. So whatever they're saying Diddy did it. You don't go through baby oil like that. I'm sorry. There's clearly something going on, you know?
Oh yeah, another brand is I'm not gonna eat Sugardale either. Sugardale or Bar S. Those are just garbage hot dogs. I'm pretty sure it is garbage that they try to trick you that it's a hot dog.
So I know that there are Johnsonville sausages, but they're like, it's a bratwurst sausage, right?
I mean, it's kind of hot dog. It's like a hybrid.
It'll be better. Let's be honest. But
you want to do that? Because I love those things.
So, well, I'll one up you there. There's one that I get at Costco, which is it's a knackwurst sausage. It's bigger. It's better. It's fantastic. But
I don't have my Costco card anymore.
I know that's why you're a peasant and you're ruining my life because of it.
I never went there, dude. I only got it for gas, and then they opened up a Sheetz right next to me. I was like, yeah, the Sheetz gas is like 15 more cents higher than Costco, but it's like 30 cents cheaper than everywhere else. And Sheetz doesn't have a fucking 45-minute line at the gas station, so.
For real? Bro. Yeah, see, that's the thing is, so we go every Thursday morning is when we try, I get sent for groceries. So I try and do Costco first thing in the morning because, so the Costco up here, they let old people shop from 8 till 9 a.m., which means like it's all just accidents and people lining up for nothing. It's the worst.
I hated Costco. So I used to shop like what be like Instacarter,
Yeah.
and people would just like run into your buggy or cart, if you will. I'm a southern boy, or just like be in the way, or like you would say, "Excuse me, excuse me,
And they're like,
excuse me, excuse me," and they would just
no,
feel
no,
like.
and they'll be like, "Why are you screaming?" You're like, "I'm screaming at you, you piece of shit."
And it's not just Costco; it's all those like club places.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Sam's is like that, BJ's wholesale. Well, there's not a whole lot of people at BJ's, but there's like, all those club places. There's just the dumbest people on earth.
Every time, every time. It's yeah. It's honestly, it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't. It enrages me that people are so foolish about that. But
What else? Also, what was funny because I was an Instacart shopper, I'd be like in a hurry to find something, and
yeah.
the only place shit would be is like up in the extra stock. Sometimes like certain items, so I would be like climbing the shelf in like a Costco employee. You can never find, by the way, when you need them. But when you're climbing on something, suddenly they appear
Oh,
out of fucking nowhere. They're like, "Sir, please don't climb on that." I'm like, "Oh, I'm not supposed to do that." And you're like, "No." And they're like, get this shit down here, then."
then
And I'm
you
like,
do it. Yeah.
yeah. And then they'd be like, "All right, I'll be right back." And then I'll start to climb again. And I'm like, "Sir," I'm like, "What?" Like,
Well, I'm sorry. You can't just assume. Look, if either you're going to do your job or I'm going to do your job, but somebody's going to get it done. Okay. How dare you? Yeah.
they get
So
mad at me because I was climbing there. They kicked me out of there one time for climbing.
I love it when they try and do that shit because then you're just like, yeah, kick me out. That's fine. I don't. So I like to smile at people when they're like, you can't do that, and I go, okay, and I just stare at them, and then they're like, well, I'm gonna leave. Okay.
A lot of time when non-authority tries to be an authority to me, I'll start
Oh,
speaking Spanish.
oh, I can't. We have a lot more Spanish people these days up here, so doesn't really work. But yeah.
Some of them got real jobs though. That's the funny
Oh,
part.
are
Is
you
then they
kidding me,
think I'm
bro?
Mexican, and then I'm like, what do you like? I'm like an immigrant now, and suddenly now they feel like a racist. So
Yeah. Which that's the thing is if anyone is like, oh sir, what are you doing, and I'm like, Greek, no English, sorry, don't know,
I don't know habla inglés. Tu habla español?
100%.
And they were like, what? Necesito estar aquí.
Yeah, you're just like, and just watch them go, I don't know. Be like, oh, alrighty, sounds good to me. Yeah, it's weird the way people just assume that they have a right to tell you anything. You're like, oh no, please don't. Just I'll smack the shit out of you. Please don't talk to me ever, ever.
What up,
Yes.
Malin? How you doing, man?
Last
Guys, if
time,
you like this shit, please like and subscribe.
Trump
Oh,
or Kamala.
I don't really want to get into it today.
Malin,
But
it's Saturday night and you want to cause people issues. Good. How are you? Well, I'm not good anymore when you're asking these kind of fucking questions, bro. And
we're
obviously,
trying to talk about hot dogs and get drunk.
yeah.
Okay, come on.
Like,
You
why are
want
you
should have came what 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, while I was talking politics with my sister. That would have been more fun. That would have
Malin?
been the best time for it.
Listen, the only thing I'm curious, I'm just curious. Oh, come on. If you're Irish, then you already know the answer. Come on. About Americans. I'm Canadian, just to be clear. And
I'm barely a person.
my country is basically Kamala, obviously. Oh, Tom, I didn't know you were of the persuasion, sir. That's all right.
Yeah, Tom goes to parades in June.
Tom, listen, we're all inclusive here, but also you might want to get checked, buddy. Okay. Just an FYI, okay? Why are we telling secrets, loose squares? Why are we telling secrets? What's up with that? That is an odd. So listen,
Talk
guys,
about wieners.
get the hell out of here. We talking about wieners. Thank you, Brodo Baggins. Okay, dupe or sit. I don't even know what those words
I don't know
mean,
what it
sir.
is. That's some Irish shit. Aaron go brag. What does that mean?
Oh, Aaron Gobray is thing of camaraderie. It's like a not cheers, but something Like, stop.
Okay, Malin, you're telling us it's Irish politics, okay?
I
Americans
mean,
don't even have our own shit figured out. You think we care about yours? I
I
heard your boy, the fucking fighter, what's his name? McGregor. Conor McGregor, he's running for president over there, by the way. I'll vote for him.
mean,
But
Lou.
based off of nothing other than I know who he is. That's it. That's the only.
Lou is saying how he was driving in the McDonald's drive-through to get breakfast, and his butthole leaked all over his seat in his new Audi. Yeah, that happens when you get McDonald's breakfast. You should know better, Lou. Tom says he wishes he was in love with wieners. I think he wishes he could admit it to everybody else. Checked for what? Clearly STDs and mental problems. That's okay. Irish politics. Irish politics, violent, man. But hey, I committed to the cause. Ireland forever. I mean, I don't like that people get angry when people try and have pride in their country, but at the same time, it's gotten so much worse where you're like, you can't do that kind
The
of stuff.
Nazis ruined that shit for everybody.
Also, a Brodo Baggins. Well done. Lou, send a pic or it didn't happen. That's fair. Listen, if it didn't happen, then you're just talking shit about McDonald's breakfast. Either nut up or shut up. Tom says no STDs, but I feel like he's got a sprinkling of the herps, both on top and on bottom. Are you guys for Irish unity? What does that mean?
I don't even know what that means. You're gonna have to explain that.
I'm Greek, so to be clear, I look down on everybody genetically from the get-go. That's just to be clear. So
hey, my son's half Irish, and I'm not with his mother anymore, so I'm not a big fan of you guys right now.
I mean, but hold on, but they're American Irish, which means they're not even Irish. They just say they're Irish. They don't really do anything.
She's like first gen, so American. Yeah. So
Tom says definitely a few mental problems. Obviously, look who you're voting for. You definitely have mental problems. Do you dye your hair different colors there, weirdo? As in North and South. North and South united. Ooh, man. I mean, see, this is the problem, is I am not I know that the UK or the Brits haven't been very nice to those of Irish lineage. So
you know, I don't want to hear your shit, dude. Like if y'all want the fucking whichever side, the north side, the south side, whichever side is owned by the Brits, I promise you, just fucking beat them. Okay, we beat them like 300 years ago. All right, and that was when they were at their best. They're shit now. Just take your shit, take your land back. Just take it back. Don't also ask.
Listen,
don't vote. Don't vote. Just fucking take it back.
Hey, hilariously,
take it back, guys. Come on. You're Irish.
Hilariously,
get a bottle of whiskey and go. Go ahead.
This is the problem with this guy. No, hilariously, during the pandemic, at the border of Ireland proper, and I guess it's called the north of Ireland. Is that the correct term? I'm not sure. We'll double check that. But they people in Ireland proper like mowed the lawn, and they wouldn't mow past where the border is because they're like, yeah, that's your fucking problem. Which I'm like, I respect that to the end of the fucking earth. Yeah, it's a solid fuck. That's a fucking big dick move.
I did the exact same thing. So
absolutely. Hey, I will do right to the line, and then it's your problem. You need to do, because when people are like, well, you could have. No.
I'll go.
You should have done your job.
What I'll do is I'll make sure that I mow behind the line so that it's in my lawn, just to see if I can get you to mow part of mine.
I mean, I'm
outplaying you into doing my work. Like,
Tom says, I do have herpes. There you go. I called it. You're a dirty bird, sir. I am for wiener unity. Like docking? Does that mean docking, Brodo Baggins? I need to know.
Like docking?
Yeah, like wiener to wiener. We just want our country to be independent. See, so this is the thing is
fucking take it back. You are an entire island that rid the fucking place of snakes, okay? I guarantee you, if you can get rid of all the snakes on your island, that's some badass shit, okay? Y'all let the fucking bum-ass British take over? I get it. They probably took over when they were at their strongest. They ain't no fucking empire now. They're smaller than you guys are now. We're a small country.
And you know what? Hold on. Okay, so Tom says, I'm not voting in the election. I'm thankful not of the U.S. Then why are you saying you're going to vote for Kamala? You're obviously, that's a weird thing to say when you can't vote.
I think he's implying we were going to vote.
Oh, that's disgusting.
For Kamala.
We are a tiny country, my guy. Hey, man, you're only as tiny as you want to be. Because remember, hey, Portugal, which, let's be honest, they ain't winning any Mensa awards, okay, had dominated the sea for a long time. Britain itself dominated the sea, and India, which has 1.6 billion people, because those guys are dirty, okay? They just keep on fucking. So you don't have to be. And also, too, let's be honest, if you really want to learn shit, you should watch the protests of people in Hong Kong during lockdowns. The ingenuity with regular things you would find on the street is chef's kiss. So never say it's because you're small. You just got to use your melon. It would be me and my friends. If you have friends, I don't know what you're talking about, okay? Critique my beat, guys. I'm sending it right now. I mean, that's good. I like it. Ireland proper. Oh, so the Ireland that's not part of
Proper as in the British side? That's the proper side? That makes sense.
No, Ireland. That's rude. Ireland that's not British side. That's instigating. He's just trying to get you mad. So Ireland proper is in Ireland. That's proper for Ireland.
You know, the British are so posh or whatever.
It's seasonal.
Explain what? What are we explaining, Malin?
What Ireland proper means. So I mean Ireland that's actually yeah.
Please don't take anything we say serious, okay? We don't actually mean. Yeah. I have no idea about anything that's going on over there. I barely know what's going on over here. So if I'm talking shit, don't think that I mean it, okay?
Yeah. He can barely read, and I am actually a 13-year-old Chinese boy in a factory. It's not. Neither of us are real people. So it's seasonal herpes. Does it go from the top to the bottom? Is it that one time you tried to touch your own wiener with your face? Is that what it got? A different kind to your mom. My parents are dead, sir. How dare you? I appreciate that Ruby's finding hilarity in all this. And no, someone asked in the chat, Kamala, or it's a pretty easy choice. Is it? Is it really?
It is an easy choice.
It's a lot of people having problems.
It's a horribly easy choice.
It's well. Remember, it's funny. This is the one thing that I really got to me was people promising change that are in power right now. You're like, no, that's not. You can't promise. You had the opportunity to make change, so you don't. It's not. That's a circular argument.
We're talking about Kamala or Trump in bed. We know Kamala is a drunk, so like she's going to be like barely moving, and Trump, I feel like he's going to spend the entire time trying to like pat me down, trying to figure out where my pussy is. You know what I mean? Like just grab him by the pussy. You know, like
I feel like he would get it by like second shot. Like he's pretty good. I think he's got experience. Ireland isn't a third world country, so stay happy. You know, Brodo Baggins, I'm starting to feel that we're all a third world country now. Because remember, the first world countries were just countries that sided with the United States and democracy, which, let's be honest, the democracy that existed or that countries were founded on is not the democracy we have today, right? Because if you'll remember, the United States went to bloody war for a 2% tax, and they currently pay almost 50% tax. So
we sure did.
Do we have democracy? Do we have freedom? It's one of those things, right? It's always something where you're going like history has a weird way of smacking you right in the taint when you look at it. Because
the Irish, that's what you need to do. If you want to get the North Side back, take all their fucking tea and throw it right in the fucking ocean. Okay? The British hate that shit. They get really mad when you throw their tea. It's disrespectful to them. But they can't win. They're not winners.
Listen, or what you do is you find a way to hijack any tax payments going from the north of Ireland to Ireland instead of
y'all are Irish. Just stop working. That's y'all are great at that. Just stop working. The taxes won't be paid.
Uganda doesn't have access to Costco wieners. You know, Brodo, I would say that Costco probably that's their source because it's all buttholes and anuses. You know, so let's be honest. Uganda's going to have cows. So Is it? They have access to Costco wieners, like.
Are there cows in Africa? Is there large cattle?
Yeah, because cows
Like,
are very, very big.
population?
Cows last quite a long time.
Did you ever think about the fact that cows were once
delicious.
wild?
Well, there's bison. Remember, so cows today would not survive in the wild for
No, of course not. But it's just the fact that they used to be wild. Like, wow.
Yeah, well, remember, so like bison. You want to hear a weird fact about bison? They actively
I
run
always
into
thought
storms.
fucking buffalo looked like a cow. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, well, it's comparable. So so bison, buffalo, are the one of I believe the only, if not of very few, that when they see a storm coming, they run at the storm. So most animals run away, but the bison, because a bison is like massive, right? Like it's also got a lot of fur. It's got a lot of fur, it's got a lot of stuff, but they actually run into storms because they're, well, in their mind, they're like, the faster I get this over with, like it's not going to pick me up, and like if it was going to pick me up, is he going to pick me up there or not?
So they're like, the faster I get this. That's not how it works, though.
I mean, technically,
Sigma bison. I'm loving your guys' comments. This is hilarious.
These are we are going to have guests for the September 26th, guys. That's the one thing that we are trying to actually promote, which is this thing, is Weinerpocalypse, where we're going to be having a contest between us. So now we're trying to hash out. We're going to try to get some Knackwurst, maybe some Johnsonville or some Schneiders. We're going to see what we can scrounge up that will be the same on both sides of the border. But that is
pack of these, pack of those.
Bison for president. I mean, I don't know. Bison looks too much like Biden, and then we have a whole other.
Right.
He's not up for grabs. Let's be honest.
Isn't it funny how Joe Biden is president, and now we're all biding our time to November?
I mean, the irony isn't lost on me. I'll tell you that. It's one of those things where right now, like this is the weirdest time in history, but like. Now we're starting to see those weird laws where they're like, oh, we're going to do price fixing. You're like, oh, you mean like they did in ancient Rome as they were crumbling to the ground and people were losing their complete shit? Yeah. Cool. Good to know where we are. Thank you.
Or everyone. Like fucking, like, what is it? Unrealized gains taxes?
Oh.
Which I don't even think has ever even been done because it's just so stupid.
No. You can't tax. So forget about that. Think about it this way, okay? If you tax unrealized gains, okay, that idea would be like if your house goes up in price, okay, or property goes up in price, you should be paying taxes on the portion that it goes up that would be taxable. Now, if it goes down, does that mean you get a tax return? No.
Of course not.
How does that work? You're like, you can't tax people and then not give them, like, the problem is that at all times, remember, taxes are catered to rich people. And the way it works for rich people is they're like, okay, if you're going to tax me there, that's fine, but you have to give me an out so that only I, who have the resources, can use the out, whereas Joe Blow, who does not, gets fucked and has to pay taxes.
Right.
So
the way I've always looked at it is it's kind of like poker. You know what I mean? I don't have to show you my hand if I don't want to. You know what I mean? Like.
Correct.
But if I want to win something, I gotta turn some shit over. You know what I mean?
Who had herpes get chlamydia like a real man? That was Tom. Tom Hutchcraft here. He's got what he called seasonal herpes. I don't think that's a thing. So
what up, JoJo?
What's up, JoJo?
You came in at a weird time.
You did.
What is it? Fight Club. You came in at a weird time of my life.
I mean, that kind of goes for all of us. Let's be honest. That's one of those things that we're all experiencing these days. But in the meantime, also to everyone, please hit us up, Stiffing Glue 22 and Dino the Genetic Marvel. Subscribe to both our channels. We are Cole's monetized. I'm very close to being monetized, so I'm hoping that'll happen.
You're like days away.
I am like weeks, if not days away. So
I'm hoping before the hot dog contest, you can at least get tips and shit.
Well, I can at least apply, and get things started. Yeah. So seasonal herpes, you get them every family reunion. Jesus, Brodo, with the murdering hit. That's fucking savage, bro. I'm sorry.
Frodo with the bat or with the jokes.
Bro. That's oh.
All right, so what kind of hot dog do we come up with? So you said Johnsonville. So we'll
I'm gonna
strike
try.
Johnsonville off
Yeah.
the list. We get. I wish they came in like multi packs. You get like a jalapeno one, a cheddar one, a regular one.
Yeah. But yeah, so Johnsonville is definitely on them. They actually, you know what? I know that I could buy Johnsonville breakfast sausages, but they're really, really small. But at the same time, it'll make me look gigantic, which I think is hilarious. But yeah, it's just like this big. I'm like, well, like a giant. Because, because I do too. There's a group of people like us. Oh God, Bruno, you dirty bird. But yeah, so we'll try like there's what, we'll try and get some knackwurst, some things, Shibishu. WTF. Sir, we are all saying the same thing. Don't worry about it. Check out the comments. They're wild.
How do you pronounce that name, by the way? Can you do like one of those little pronunciation things that they do on Wikipedia?
Shibishu. Clearly.
That's some Japanese shit. Get out of here. It's not no Spichu. That's Scotty. You know that's Scotty in Japanese.
It's Dave. Do you get a free angioplasty with those Johnsonville sausages?
What? Yeah, what's the angioplasty? What is that? What's up, everyone?
That's when they put a little balloon in your heart and they break up all of the plaque that's in there. So that's when you have like a heart attack.
Oh shit! Probably, yeah. Actually.
And Erwin, conveniently, I'm in Canada. All my angioplasties come free. Ha ha! I'm gay. I mean, I don't know why there's quotes around that.
I was gonna say you're gay. You're gay. That's how you say it.
I'm Greek. That's fine. I'll prove it to you. No problem.
Yeah, it's only gay if you make eye contact.
And you don't scream and cry. Like, if you didn't cry, I enjoyed it. Don't clip that, everyone.
Sometimes they'll get you. They'll try to get you to say it. They'll try to get you to say the N word, and you don't even realize it.
Oh, like, I'll just say it for free. I don't care. It's not gay if you leave your
live
socks
on YouTube. Get the fuck out of here.
It's not gay if you leave your socks on. But I've heard that too.
I feel like it's gay if you do leave your socks on.
Oh. I feel like it's gay if there's an overabundance of wieners in the environment. But
is it gay to use a condom?
Definitely. That's
like in a hetero relationship. That's pretty gay.
Free Canadian healthcare, great. 6 years to actually see a doctor, not so great. So I've heard this, Erwin. Never experienced it. Like, I have a doctor. I can call him up. Like, I needed antibiotics last week. I got them. No big deal.
That's because you look like a geriatric fellow since you were like 8. They're like, Jesus Christ. How old is he? Get him in here fast.
Your friend told you it wasn't gay? Your friend's probably, he's a fucking wizard. That's why. Thank you. Like really, like just be reasonable.
What up, Christopher Richardson? Love or heart reacting from my Facebook. He's that's Superstar K. He's a rapper from the Pittsburgh area, and he's gonna be on Hammer and Cheese on October 1st.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely check him out. Check out his music.
So if you guys, some of you I have never had commenting, so this is the first time I'm seeing you. Maybe you've been on some cold shows, but so we do a show called Hammered and Cheese on Tuesdays where we cook the fuck out of meals. Sometimes we have guests as well. It's very entertaining.
We get drunk.
We do get, well, he gets drunk. This Weinerpocalypse, I am also going to be drinking, so you can buy us a drink and we will drink it on camera and slowly get more and more inebriated, which, if anything, in my experience, means that you will eat more wieners. At least that's the parties that I go to. So that's
yeah, because you're Greek, right? That's
that
wine and wieners.
It's not Greek because it's part of my culture. It's fine. It's
Well, you ever think because Greeks' wieners are so small? I've seen the statues. That's why you can eat so many. You can put so many in your mouth.
probably it's about volume.
All the extra room.
I mean, listen. Hilariously, in history, they were like, "Oh, because big wieners are offensive, so all the wieners got cut small on statues." Which I'm like, I don't think that's how that works, people. But
And
you
that
know,
was
now
before like circumcisions. That's the funny part.
I mean, I'm an anteater and I love it. If someone is gay, just be gay and shut the heck up. Don't keep trying to stick your wieners in straight guys' faces or children. Yeah, just you don't have to tell me. Like, can you imagine as a straight white man if I walked up to people, I'm like, "Hi, nice to meet you. I'm straight. I love vagina." Like,
We end up
that's
on
a weird.
the base side of YouTube, and how do we stay on this side? Because I always usually I get a bunch of liberals screaming at me in my comments.
If anything, I love it when
I'm
they come
just
on here because
screaming, but really they're just turning the cap lock on.
Well, I remember. Do you remember last time when we were on, and some people started arguing with us, and I was like, "Okay, can you explain yourself?" And they were like, "No, fuck you guys," and you're like, "So that's a no, and you're just a dummy." Okay, that's fine too. You're allowed to be an idiot, but then we get to call you an idiot, right? Tell the cigar sucker to shut up. There's just gonna be pictures of him.
You're jealous because you ain't got one.
You know
Right
what?
here. This is dope as hell right here.
That's much smaller than my wiener. So. You try staying hard long enough for someone to make a statue of you. I mean, that's a fair point. That's a fair point, Brodo. It's related to the centaurs and pan. As a straight guy, I hate when gay people stick their wieners in my face. I mean, listen, I feel like so.
It never bothered me. They're gay, so it doesn't affect me. Right?
Well,
I'm
so
straight, right?
I have a problem where I'm like, I've signed up for gyms in the past, and people are like, "Oh, we have a bunch of showers here too," and I'm like, "I don't shower at the gym," and they're like, "Why?" I'm like, "Because you're all meat gazing perverts." And he just like was like, I'm like, "Yeah, you guys look at dicks too much. That's weird. I'm gonna go shower at home."
The wrestling team is the worst of them, dude.
Bro,
I was on the basketball team in high school, and we had gotten we got back to the locker room right as the wrestling match had ended, and they were just like walking around the locker room like naked, like to get
it's weird.
just like they were just chilling, like they were like best buddies or something. I was like, what the fuck, guys? Go back in the shower, please. Like, holy fuck.
And the funny thing is, like, even in nudist colonies, people walk around with a little towel so they can like. Why? Because like, okay, what if you walk up with your kid and what? I'm gonna have my dick dangling in their face. Like, yeah, that's rude. It's not even that you're like that's gross. That's rude. I'm letting my wiener in your face. What cigar are you smoking? It's clearly a no-name.
The Perdomo.
Perdomo. Traditional Sheets brand cigar. I don't know what that is.
You, dude. It's not a Sheets brand. It's Nicaraguan.
Nicaraguan. Famous for its cigars. No.
They are too.
I don't think so. That's not a thing.
If you ask any fucking cigar smoker, they're gonna say Dominicans or Nicaraguans are the best. I don't like saying that country's name. They need to change that name. They need to call it Inward Wagon or Brother Wagwin or something. African American Wagwin.
Hold on. As a straight guy, I hate when gay people stick their wieners in my face. No, like literally. And then Raymond, you might be chilling at the wrong clubs. I mean, like that's also came to my mind, Brodo. Like, why are you going places where people are whipping out the wiener and pointing them in people's faces? That's not. I don't find that at normal places. Like, I feel like you have to search that out.
Raymond's going to Diddy parties. That's what that is.
I mean, there's that.
He's going to the cook-offs.
So last night, where I did my reel, we went to go see Keen in concert. And it was a great concert. And like the weird part was that like the amount of people that were just weird. And I'm just like, I don't like people. I like music. I do not like concert people. People who go to concerts, I find very weird. because they're like, I know this
They're
stuff.
all burnt out. They
Well, no,
spent a decade at least smoking weed and probably other things. You know what I mean? Like,
is Cigar Guy going to be able to stream from an iron lung? I mean, he's in America. He just dies. He doesn't get the privilege of an iron
from
lung.
an iron lung.
Yeah, you just yeah. Nice. I'll smoke one with you. Well, thank you, coal miner. Also,
cheers to you, coal miner.
Thank you.
I'll mine coal with you.
I mean, bro.
My name is Cole. Ha ha.
I mean, it's spelled different, but what's the name of the club? By the way,
asking for a friend, right? A friend.
Yeah, he's gonna wear matching furry outfits.
Is your friend's name Pamela Henderson?
Yeah. Who the heck is Keen? So it's an older band. So it was the 20th anniversary. For their album Hopes and Fears, I think it was. And my wife is a big fan.
Don't even get me started on this shit because he said the same thing to me. He was like, I went and saw Keen and I tagged him in my meme. I'm like, who the fuck is this? And I forgot, like, do you know the genetic marvel here? He was raised Jehovah's Witness. So, like, I don't even know if he can actually name songs, like, ever. Any song ever. I've had this conversation with him, and other people were around who were like, name one song any of us know. And he started naming just, like, weird shit. Like, obscure. Like, I was like, dude, Mozart, something. That's a layup. Name one song. Like, what the fuck? Beethoven's Fifth. Like...
I like heist music, and you guys don't. It's not on me that you guys have no culture. Okay, suck it. That's fine.
You're like Irish dance music, something, man.
Okay, hold on. No, it's Angelina Jolie. You're a gentleman, sir. I just know Rush and Ryan Reynolds from Canada. I mean, that says a lot, though, right? Because, come on, Rush, fantastic. Shout out to Atlas.
Can you name one more song, though?
Oh, the pinball one. Billy Elliot, something or other.
Tom Sawyer, motherfucker.
Tom Sawyer, yeah, sure. That's
Tom Sawyer. You know, from the really racist book.
Yeah, it's got a lot of the N-word in there. We had it for a while. I don't know where that's going.
Heroin says Tom Sawyer.
Dude, and Tom Sawyer is a great song. Tom Sawyer was a very... What's y'all's favorite genre? This may have been said already, but I'm new here. No worries, Coal Miner. Genre of music or violence?
Does not know music. He's gonna say some fucking weird shit that's not really real. He's a bot. He's a bot.
You know what? I'm not.
It's not real. Which is also why I know I can eat more hot dogs than you, by the way. You have to click the little button, I'm not a bot, which is before you even get to the hot dogs. And you can't even do that. So,
you know what? Listen, when it comes to music, I'll do you one better, Coal Miner. If you go to Dion the Genetic Marvel on YouTube, I do have a playlist called "Music That Slaps," and it is just music that I will play while playing video games. It's funky music.
Slapping trash cans.
Why do you have to make everything so gay? It's I love Tom Sawyer, Limelight, Working Man. Yes, sir. Whoa, furry pop. I don't know what furry pop is.
I don't want to know.
I'm a little afraid.
As far as genres for me, like, I don't know. I'm pretty vast. I like country, hip hop, rap, old school rock, dad rock. You know, like, I like it all. I don't really have like. You know what? My favorite genre truly is. Now that I think about it off the top of my head, is like that, like late '60s blues, like Curtis Mayfield and Sam Cooke, Aretha Franklin. I love all that music. Those are my favorite.
Some of the newest songs that I've been listening to. I'm gonna pull up my playlist right now and give you guys a few songs that are on there, because honestly, like I really enjoy music, and I think that is one of the things that we've really lost touch with in general. So hold on. Pause it. So like right now on the playlist, I just added Northern Touch from Rascals, which is a Canadian band. It's a rap song. It's awesome.
These are also layups. Celine Dion, Avril Lavigne.
I don't listen to Celine.
There's so many Canadian fucking rock stars in the world.
Why? Okay, number one,
You
Justin
can't
Bieber.
even
Hold
name
on,
a good one.
hold on, you big gay loser. Okay, who can't afford healthcare. Okay, Justin Bieber is not a rock icon. He's a little gay boy that P Diddy had his diddler. Okay,
when you have freedom, you don't need healthcare. Okay.
I would argue you need more healthcare, sir, because your freedom is a little bit full of dipshits. Okay, let's be honest.
A little bit, yeah.
Victoria says your music totally slaps. She's lying, but that's okay. Nitrate dogs, those are made of horse nipples and skunk tails. I mean, I feel like that's
What
the
kind of hot
vegan
dogs are we eating again? Jesus.
I'm gonna see if I can find Hebrew
dogs.
the Hebrew National, or like I'm gonna see if I can get some all beef knackwurst and stuff. Like I think it'll be good.
Knackwurst.
Blues music all the way. See, this is my problem: is that blues music has too much emotion attached to it. Like when they're singing, you're just like, I can feel that right in my taint. Like it's so deep. And then like I'm old, so then I'm like, fuck. I remember a time that shit hurt like that, you know. And then I feel bad, and I don't like that. I like to feel good. I like to feel good when I listen to music. That's one of the things.
What
Also, you know what?
Is Water Malone? Is that like Posty going for a swim?
Just it's if you don't know Water Malone,
spitting water at people.
how dare you?
Post Malone.
I'll take you 49 hours to listen to my blues playlist. Brodo, hit me up. Listen, I'm a fan of music. So like 49 hours, don't fucking tempt me with a good time, bro. I'm in it. All right. So don't subscribe to my channel. I'll subscribe to yours. Throw up the playlist. I'll fuck with that shit. No problem.
Yeah, guys, like and subscribe if you like this shit.
Yeah. Listen, because we're setting up. Listen, also too, if you go to our channels, both of us are going to be streaming it. We're doing Weinerpocalypse. It's on September 26th at 9 p.m. We're doing it later so that we can get as many people as possible on there. I think I like it here. Well, you're welcome to stay, Coal Miner. We try and do this as often as possible.
We appreciate you, Cole.
We fucking love shit. I'll tickle your taint like no other. Brodo, I'll be honest with you. I am definitely I'm 6'3" and like 300 pounds.
I can't wait till Coal Miner introduce us to Cole Major. Cole Sharp.
I hope he has a friend whose fucking name is Cole Major, and just to fuck with you. Or, god damn it, he'll open his another one and be like, I'm Coal Miner and Cole Major, motherfucker. You just stuck on that. Yeah, so if you tickle my taint, it'll be like no other because you'll probably die, Brodo. No offense, but that's you know, I'm a lot of person. Hold on. My wife sent me a picture of the album that she was referencing, that she wants to know if you have listened to. Do you remember what it was called, Cole?
Water Malone. Okay. All right. What the fuck is it? Your wife is in some weird porn, bro. You need that. That's how I know you got that Greek dick from the sculptures, man.
Listen, and wiener sized fingers there, giant wiener sized fingers. Thank you. Not me. Not me. The playlist. It'll not I'll. Oh, Brodo, you're backing out now, eh? You don't want my taint? Listen, sir. A deal is a deal. Of you eats hot dogs and the other eats sausages. No need to subscribe. I give you both about 6 months. Erwin, why are you so hateful, bro? Just subscribe. Hey, if we're here in 6 months, you have to come be a guest. How about that? Okay. Put your money where your mouth is, or I can punch a hole right through your torso.
What is it? That Jack Black movie from the early 2000s?
Also, what's with the all caps? Did you not have a caps lock button on your? Did you lose your caps lock? I've heard that happening before. People can't turn it off. Are you old? Maybe you're a senior citizen and you want everyone to. You can't hear, so you're like, if I yell, they'll yell back at me. That's fair.
Well, back in the day, before people realized that like porn was destroying people's computers, their keys got sticky. So sometimes when you lift your finger up, the keys came with it. You know. So either way, it was destroying your computer physically and digitally.
Cool, man.
That's why people do it on your phone now.
Listen, have you ever heard the audio? It's this little kid trying to defend himself because I guess his mom walked in and he was watching fucking porn, but it was like old, like dial up, so it's like still loading. And he's like, I didn't do nothing. It just happened. And then it was like something fell on my pants, so I opened them because it was hot. And then this showed up on my screen.
What are you?
I don't know.
Like, what kind of
It's,
shit do you watch?
it's this. It don't know. It's like it was like not like America's Funniest Home Video, but like a prank call type thing. And they were like, it was this video of the mom's like, you're not allowed to use the computer anymore. You're a little dirty pervert and stuff. And he's like, no, it was
So
an
it's like over the phone.
Hilarious, bro. The funniest shit I've ever heard. And this kid, he can't be like 11, like he's a little kid, right? And he's just like, no, I don't know what happened. The computer did it itself. I was just sitting like this. I don't know how my pants came undone. And you're just like, bro.
The funniest prank call I ever watched was like this dude who called KFC and bitched that he got an entire bucket of chicken, but it was deep fried, but the feathers were still on there. So they had deep fried feathers all over the chicken. And he was sitting there for like half an hour trying to explain to KFC that there were still feathers on chicken wings or whatever his chicken.
Bro, see, this is okay. Erwin, I'll tickle your taint in your sleep. Brodo, be careful. That's what people they claim to like. They don't. His name is Erwin. Of course, he's old. Now, I want everyone to see the explanation from Erwin because I was like, hey, did you lose your caps lock button? Because everything's in all caps. The best part is he says, I'm not yelling. So, Erwin, if you have it in all caps, that's read as you're yelling. So don't do that.
Easier for me.
Easier to see for me and the streamers.
We can see just fine, buddy.
Hey, we have functional eyes.
I appreciate the thought.
It's thought. The thoughtfulness. I like it.
You don't need 20/20 vision for this job, unfortunately. Like, there's very few requirements.
We barely need to learn how to read. Okay. So we have lawyers for terms and agreements, terms and conditions. It's not. We don't do the reading. We do the talking and the looking scary on camera. That's what we do. Canadians can punch. Name one famous Canadian boxer.
They can't get into boxing because they have to apologize after every like.
Hey, no. George Chuvalo, somebody who knocked down Muhammad Ali. Eat all the dicks, Erwin. All of them.
Okay.
Line them up.
Oh, all right. So we know Muhammad Ali did not get knocked down till late in his career. The first one was like fucking who was it? It was not George Foreman. It was the other guy. Joe Frazier. Okay. And then later on in his career, he probably got knocked down by a Canadian. But let's be honest, Muhammad Ali fucking boxed till he was in his 40s and he died of Parkinson's. Okay. So if anything, he probably twitched to the ground a little bit. He probably didn't get knocked down by no fucking whitey from Canada. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Muhammad Ali was from fucking Kentucky, a black man from Kentucky in the 50s and 60s. Get the fuck out of here. He didn't get knocked down by no Canadian. That was Parkinson's, bro. That was the first Parkinson's twitch he had. Okay, he twitched real quick. Okay, you don't even have a fucking excuse. I don't want to hear your shit no more. You don't even have a comeback.
Hold on.
You know I'm gonna rope-a-dope you. That's why.
Hey, listen. Just so you know, you're retarded. Okay. I'm just letting you know. So you're aware. Okay. So George Chuvalo, okay, is a Canadian former professional boxer. He fought Muhammad Ali. Let me just make
1978. Sure. Muhammad Ali was like 52.
Hold on. 1966. So
shit, that was early in his career.
That's so. Right. Hey,
it could have still been Parkinson's.
So watch this, Erwin. I'm older than both of you, but look younger than both of you. Erwin, no, you don't. Number one, and thank you for not yelling. We appreciate that. But listen, so
I just bullied him into turning his caps lock off.
Listen.
I feel bad now.
Erwin, I listen. I'm telling you this, Erwin, because we care. Okay. So when you say stuff like that, and then you go, "Well, I'm older." hey, just take the L and go, hey, I learned something new today. Don't defend yourself. You say, you know what? You got me. I feel like this has been a beneficial conversation. You know why? Because you learned something, and I got to show how you're a fucking idiot. But
honestly, though, like I'm gonna extend an olive branch to Erwin here. Okay, maybe he does look younger than me because for like the last like 3 months, people keep mistaking my mom for like my girlfriend or my wife, like constantly in public. So I'm like, do I look older, or does everybody, or does my mom look younger, and everybody says you're older, you look older. Like, so I'm like, damn, mom. So they ain't even calling you young; they're just calling me old. Like,
yeah, You know what though? Keep telling your mom that's because she looks so young. That's what you should do because she'll appreciate that. It's good. Muhammad Ali was a man. That is also true, Illegal Alien. Thank you for clarifying.
He was a man, or he was the man.
Apparently, your sister can't read either because she says, I call bullshit, Erwin. I'm not sure what she's calling bullshit, but Bam is looking healthy. He beat Cassius Clay, not Muhammad Ali.
Okay, that's a fair point, though. Muhammad Ali was just a different. He was a different animal and the same beast.
They're the same person, you bunch of nincompoops.
Tell that to the Nation of Islam.
Touche. That's fair, sir. That's fair. Molasses Ali. That's funny. That is a little bit mean, but it is funny. I would, yeah. I wouldn't say it to his face. I remember there was an interview of Muhammad Ali and Tyson was beside him, eh? And Muhammad Ali was like, "Hey man, you're an amazing fighter." And Tyson like was ready to cry because you're going, "Bro, when you hear that kind of shit from somebody who was your father, like for all intents and purposes, he was your idol, your father figure, your everything."
Right. Oh, dude.
Right? Like, that's all that.
Tyson, we're about 7 weeks from the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight.
Oh, so okay, guys,
we should go live to watch that. It's going to be on Netflix live.
I'm there. So, guys, you know what? A little while ago, Joey Chestnut and the Japanese guy, Kobayashi, they had a hot dog contest on Netflix. We were hoping to do it live, but it ended up not working out because my schedule was double booked. But instead, you know what? I'm gonna hopefully we can do that.
Kind of how we came up with this idea.
It is like that's where it originated from because the whole idea is we're both fat and we both like hot dogs.
Because, and we both feel like we could beat Chestnut and Kobayashi. Truly.
Yeah,
like, why they have a fucking belt when I'm a regular person?
Yeah.
Like the fact. Here's the thing: if you're a hot dog eating champion and they give you a championship belt, that's just disrespectful. Because fat people can't even wear belts.
We wear suspenders. Thank you.
I just pull my shit up, bro.
Erwin, how many blue pills you guys?
Damn. I feel bad. We're fucking with Erwin hard right now.
That's all right, Erwin. It's come on, Erwin. Erwin went back to cow caps.
He's yelling now for sure.
Coal Miner says I'm a relative of Cassius Clay. Is that just because you're black, or is it like a real thing? Because that's fucking cool. Because if you have any stories on that, we would love to interview you. That'd be fucking wild. Look at my pic, bro. I'm 52. I can't look at. I'm on a show, Erwin. I'm currently on a show. I'm not looking at your pic, you twat.
Believe you. If you think that's how the internet works, we believe you.
Right. And Erwin, why are you back to all caps? What are you doing? Oh no, over the hill. Iron Bite Tyson against Jake Pauly Shore. I mean, those are both pretty good.
Jake Paul is from Cleveland, okay? And that's where I am. So I got Jake Paul on my bet score all day.
Yeah. The also, hey, just in case, I know everyone came for a weigh-in. So I wanted to let you guys know we are fat. That's the weigh-in. We're both fat.
Well, I got my scale right here, bitch. You better.
I don't have my scale right here.
You better get your scale. We're weighing, bro. This is a weigh-in.
Listen, I'm gonna do it as a reel tomorrow.
Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! We're gonna weigh. Come on, man.
Hold on, but these are both pretty. Like Iron Bite Tyson, that's funny, and Jake Pauly Shore, also hilarious. But like realistically, let's be honest, Mike Tyson and Jake Paul would probably beat the shit out of all three of us, Erwin. Let's not put some. I kind of like. I would love to have gotten hit by Mike Tyson once, but at the
No.
same time, I don't want brain damage.
No,
Like that's, you know.
you do give off like Big Allen vibes from The Hangover.
Coal miner, I'm a relative of Muhammad Ali. I mean, clearly, Brodo Baggins and coal miner need to fight. I'm near the land as well.
That's Cleveland. You're saying it's
Oh,
are you? So where are you from? Akron or just Ohio in general? Probably Pittsburgh or Michigan though.
no one can clown me. I did 6 years in the flats, Cleveland bars.
Woo! That's probably when the flats were bad. They're better now.
Oh yeah.
The flats is not like now where like where you go to like hang out now. It's like where the fun part of Cleveland is. But for a long time, that was when my sister moved up here for a little bit. I was like, whatever you do, don't go to the flats. But now it's like
it's cool,
gentrified, and it's got like business, and you can walk around, and it's basically like Brooklyn of New York now. Like,
oh, okay, but Brooklyn. So this is the thing: is like if you go to Brooklyn, I went for a thing for vacation there years ago, and my buddy was staying in Brooklyn, but it's Williamsburg, which is all douchebags and everything. As soon as you leave Williamsburg, you're like, hey man, it's like Brooklyn. And you're like, oh goddamn.
that's kind of how the flats is. You get to the part where the bars are, and they got like what is it? Cheeseburger in Paradise, and they got like MGK's little coffee shop and shit. Like it's nice over there. They got concerts. It's on the Cuyahoga River, so it's like a nice little walky area. But if you walk maybe 4 steps outside of that little area, you're in the flat.
Yeah.
You're in the fucking flats. Get back. They call it the flats because they're gonna flatten you with a fucking 12 gauge.
That's fair. So from 93 to 99, you were in the flats of the Cleveland bars.
I was born in 94. Shit,
you know what to say? All caps in the flats.
All caps in the flats.
Damn, Erwin, I didn't know you got down like that. Yeah. It's just Nick Hurt just jumps on. Spread your cheeks. I mean, the flats are the flats. What are you gonna do? That's it is what it is.
So we're for real not about to weigh in?
I can weigh in, but I don't have, you know what? Like, give me a second. Here, you keep talking. Give me a second, okay? Bunch of weirdo.
All right, so I'm gonna fucking beat Dino's ass at this thing. He thinks because he's like 6'3" or whatever that he's like bigger than me, but I'm 6'1". He's not that much bigger than me, and I think he weighs less than me. I'm almost positive I got him, and I feel like I even got a little bit of an edge on him in this weigh-in we're about to do. I just ate like 2 cheeseburgers before this, like 2 homemade cheeseburgers, not like no McDonald's shit. So, and I've had like 4 beers. So, oh look, it's the real Slim Shady standing up. Oh, shit. Been in 400 altercations. Why you fight so much, man? Is that you know that means you're the problem, right? All caps here is talking about how he's been in 400 altercations. That's because you keep all capping your conversations in real life, bro. Calm down. Stop yelling.
I weighed in.
Are you back? Oh, you're back.
I'm back.
He's back.
Okay, so look at being in 400 altercations.
Yeah, I said all cap here was all capping in real conversations.
Erwin, that's not a win, bro. If you stopped 400 altercations, that's a win. But
if you're 400 altercations, you're the problem, right?
Yeah, that's a you problem, Erwin. Hey, keep coming back. We'll fix you, bro. It's all good. Hey, listen, I'm Greek. My family, we fought. And trust me, I'm the youngest of 5 kids. That makes 2 it was 4 boys. That's 2 tag teams. All we do is beat the shit out of each other. That's fine. It's understandable.
Wait, how many brothers? You said you're the youngest of 6, right?
5.
I'm the oldest of 6.
Yeah, but you're the peak genetic product of that.
Like, I'm the only one over 6 foot tall. I'm the only one that has a full head of hair. I'm the only one with muscles. There's only one, except for the sister.
Yeah, that's so I'm the reverse. I'm the only one that's gigantic, and now I'm in better shape than everybody. So, which is hilarious.
I'm also the
lost everyone.
The genetic marvel of my family.
Oh,
lost 400 altercations. Well, they're called altercations, so Like that means they got broke up before there was a sure winner.
Yeah. So listen, okay, watch this. But seriously, he goes, will he come back from his prostate exam? Hey, I have healthcare, not home hospital service. Let's calm down, Erwin. Also, it was my job, bro. I don't think you were good at your job.
007? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. It was security. Security shouldn't be fighting. Security is supposed to stop fights, Erwin. That was careful. Fighting with brothers is not the same as someone that comes at you with a knife. That's true, Erwin. It's worse when someone in your family comes at you with a knife, though. I'll tell you that much. So that's fine. And also, yeah, that's not you're the fact that you allowed somebody to pull a knife. Why weren't you frisking them? You were supposed to be security, man. Why did you fail? Why did you not do the job? That's your job,
bro. You're telling me there were 400 altercations and they had knives, bro? Dude, Aaron looks like Swiss cheese, man.
Listen, let's be honest. Erwin, okay, was one of those fights like 370 ninjas that attacked you all at once and you won? Because I saw that movie. It's called Ninja Assassin. It was awesome.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna say, like, were you the girl from Kill Bill? That's all I want to know, Erwin. Were you the one in the yellow from Kill Bill? It's just a question. Okay, it's important that I know. Okay, did you weigh yourself, you fat piece of shit?
I thought we were gonna do it right here, like in real time.
You can't. Oh, I did it. I took a picture of what I weighed in.
Took a picture because I was just going like, I'm gonna do it right here. Look, let's see. How do I? Can I reverse the camera here?
I don't know that you can. You just have to do that. Yeah.
Okay. You see what it said? Hold on. All right. Can you see what it says?
Not really. Now I can. Yeah.
Oh, it's on kilograms. Hold on.
It's on kilograms. Where did you buy that? Is it? It's not even real.
It's real. I just gotta hit the button. So it was on pounds earlier. Someone did it to fuck with me to make me feel like really skinny.
I mean, that's fair. That's a good move, though.
There, now it's on pounds. So yours is on kilograms. I know it is.
Mine's on pounds.
In Canada?
Yeah. I also say I'm 6'2".
Where's that fucking kilograms? Hold on. Oh, you know what? I'm on the carpet. That's the problem. Hold on.
No problem. That's why I went over to my foyer where it has laminate. Right. Let's see here. Show your wiener, Erwin. You'll win every time. I mean, that's a traditional fight move. You're the dead guy from Kill Bill. LOL. That was just Bill. The whole. Okay, hold on, Cole.
It stopped.
I didn't see it. Hold on. Let's do it again. Why don't you have pants that are the right height? 273.
This is not right. It was 265 earlier.
All right. It should be set to hot dogs. I do agree with you, but I don't think that's a viable method.
I had like 10 pounds of cheeseburger today. It says 275. Where'd you go?
I'm still here. Listen. So, it said 275, 273, something like that.
So I'm bigger than you?
No.
Oh. Damn.
All right. I'm going to pull up a picture right now so you guys can see it. It was 282 pounds. And that's my big ass giant feet.
You're packing it on, man.
Yeah. Well, I have eaten 2 meals today. So I usually eat 1 meal, guys. And now I'm just.
You're supposed to eat 3 a day, bro.
No. I've lost. So Erwin, just so you're
clear. You're eating. You know what it is? Because you're going for seconds every time.
Yo, I do a bang bang all the time. That's delicious. Yeah. I'm not done my first meal until I've picked my second meal. All right. That's how it works.
What's up, Matt?
What's up? Matt? What's up, bro? Or ma'am? I'm 6'2" and 185 pounds. 6'2" and 185 pounds. You are ribs and dick, Brodo Baggins. Holy shit, bro. You are nothing else but ribs and wiener.
Okay, but Brodo, we're like grown men. Like you're what?
Brodo, are you?
You're like 19, probably. Like get the fuck out of here with this shit. All right, we done been married. I have a kid. Like we're done. You know, like
all dick, no ribs. I love it.
All dick, no ribs.
a wiener walking around.
Oh, okay. You got that Marilyn Manson thing going on.
6'2" and just 185 pounds of dick. Hey, when he gets hard, he's like 7'8". Fine.
Now, see, cheeseburgers like near your left ventricle slamming shut. Nah, dude, I'm built different.
Yeah. I'm 27 and sexy. Okay, but also you're 185 pounds. That
You
means
ain't
you're
that sexy.
like Brodo. That's a little bit of a victim. Like 185 pounds, I'll smack the shit out of you. Like I won't knuckle up.
Tall, if you're 6 foot tall, you have to minimum be 200 pounds.
Yeah,
like that's man size.
Just to not be a goddamn victim, right? Jesus, Irwin, fucking 6'2" and 185. Is he Tom Hanks from Philadelphia? God damn, Irwin. I mean, that's fair. Brodo got you a few times solid, right?
I see why Irwin's been in 400 altercations. You ever talking shit?
I mean, yeah, Irwin. Like, listen, you're talking at everybody, you're yelling all the time. I get it, bro, but 185 pounds. This man is. But yeah. So, well, there you have it, everybody. So Cole's 275. I'm 282.
So you got 7 pounds on me.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I was 265 this morning. I ate like 10 pounds of food plus the beer. So like you might have a little more on me than you think. Did you eat today?
A lot.
Did you eat a lot today?
I ate a lot yesterday too.
Yeah, that's what it is. So we're gonna be a little bit lighter because we're both gonna like fast the day before. So we're gonna be a little bit lighter come the day of, but that's our heavyweight right there.
Brodo, this is fucking wild.
Red love.
This is so you're 6'1" ish.
6'1".
Well, it's a little bit over. I'm 6'2", almost 6'3", around somewhere in that vicinity, and we got about 7 pounds difference. So it's comparable. We're comparable, right?
I'd say about the same size. Because you got an inch on me, you got an extra 7 pounds. So yeah, we're about the same body size.
Ilila and I had Indian food, so I'm gonna shit my lungs out soon. I mean, like that's also a good way to lose weight is eat foreign food, and you'll die a little bit every time.
I was a fucking chef in a Thai food restaurant, and I never shat myself. Like I never like y'all got weak stomachs. That's what it is. And you know what? I'll do you one better. Okay, it was a Thai food restaurant ran by Mexicans. Okay, so if anything, that's double like Taco Bell.
The restaurant was called Biden's America, just so you know. Also, if you guys really want to have a laugh, it must have been probably a couple months ago. So I did this, which this may show up during our night, but I did what's called a Jolo chip challenge, but this was the hottest chocolate. There's
you do that before you eat the hot dog.
Well, I have a chip still.
I also do that before the hot dog.
I also have 2 hot sauces, which again they might show up. Who knows? If you guys subscribe and come out, we're gonna fucking do some shit. But like,
dunk on me. That's what it is. You're gonna beat me by half a hot dog, and then on the last bite, you're gonna put a little hot sauce just to dunk on me, aren't you?
So, well, this is the thing is that like the only time I've ever been like I ate hot stuff and it ended up being like a back 9 issue as well was when I had that chocolate, because I've done the Jolo chip before, no issue. I was like, I ate it, I didn't drink for half an hour, I was fine. But this one, bro, I had the 3 shits following, which were the next morning. I had to run to the bathroom, and I was like, I may burn a hole in my asshole. Like, if I hold it, it may just burn its way through either way. You never shit yourself, nerd.
I need to introduce him to Atlas Novak.
Yeah, so we have a theory on this illegal alien. It's the idea that only children shit their pants, whereas old
people.
Like you have a
like Irwin age.
So Irwin will shit his pants very soon, if hasn't already. And like young people shit their pants, but like adulthood is marked. The beginning and end of adulthood is marked by when the last time you shit your pants and the first time you shit your pants, respectively. You guys have crash carts in your homes, correct? Erwin, so just so you understand, Erwin, I used to be 500 pounds. I'm now, as you saw, 282 pounds.
I used to be 300 pounds.
Yeah, like I'm in the best shape of my life. I work out daily. I walk like 10,000 steps a day and stuff like that. So you may not be active at, you're almost in the grave at 52. So I understand, but like, yeah, man, you can just be, we're just large people. We're fat, but it's not the same.
I'm not even really that fat. Like I have like a bit of a gut, but like I lift an ungodly amount is really what it is. I'm not even trying to pat myself on the back. I lift like nobody knows. You know what I mean? So
he even brags about eating a bunch of dicks. It's weird. He brags all the time. Ice in the TP type deal. I've never tried that, but I'm like, I would. Like, you know what I would want?
Just rub a little bit of a peppermint candy on there. Woo!
I feel like that would end up being like icy hot on your ball sack. It's not a good. That's a bad thing.
You've never had one of those fire and ice condoms? It's awesome.
I have never.
It's awesome.
I'm married. Why the fuck am I going to use a condom? What am I, gay? Cool kids all shit in the back. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Don't even get me started on Burger King because I live right across. I can see the foot lettuce Burger King from my apartment. Okay, yeah. Me and Dino have eaten there.
Yeah, we had burger. It was good. It was a good Burger King.
Yeah, it's like you ever heard the saying? Oh, he put his foot in it. Yeah, it's fucking delicious, bro.
I mean, we're men that way. The only thing that's going to beat either of you are the headlights of the ambulance. You're on the way to the hospital. Erwin, we're young people still technically. Well, he's young. I'm middle-aged. You're old. We don't follow the same rules, bro.
I'm not even technically middle-aged. I got like 5 or 6 more years.
I'm middle-aged. You're just an adult. You just turned 30, so you technically you should not have voted up until now.
I never have.
Perfect. Yeah. Like that wouldn't have gone your way either way. Like it's not. You would have made the wrong decision.
Yeah, because I was like an Obama guy for a long time.
My goodness. Thank you, Sam. We appreciate you. LMFAO and hold on, Erwin. I'm 6'1", 225 and 15% body fat. You guys can eat a box of Little Debbie's. But you can. Apparently, it'll send you into a cardiac arrest. You
eat a box of Little Debbie's? What a pussy! I
Bro,
need 2 boxes. Of
hold on.
In one sitting.
Erwin, is your claim to fame the fact that you stop after 1 package of Little Debbie's? You fucking loser! Get a job, bro.
I can eat 2 dozen glazed donuts from Krispy Kreme. I don't, but I know in my heart of hearts, my caloric filled, cholesterol filled heart of hearts, I can. That doesn't mean I'm going to. Get the fuck out of here with that. Oh, you can eat a whole box. I can eat 2 boxes, probably 2.5.
Yeah,
I could really make 3 happen. I could make 3 happen.
Okay, Cole, did I tell you the story about when Krispy Kreme opened its first store in Canada?
No, but you tell me every time a Chick-fil-A opens or a Jersey Mike's.
I do.
Or anytime an American thing comes to Canada, you let me know.
I just had Jersey Mike's. It was delicious. I fucking loved it, bro.
Never even had Jersey Mike's. That's the funniest part.
So good.
You're telling me about Jersey Mike's for a long time. I'm like, I've never even been there, man.
They sliced the roast beef right in front of us. Delicious.
They don't do that here.
Yeah, bro, it's better. It's good.
They stopped doing that here. They used to do that at Subway. They don't do that in Subway either.
So
and Arby's. So like they don't do none of that shit here in America. In America, they're like, it's frozen. Do you want it or not? But everywhere else in the world, they're like, it's fresh. It doesn't have GMOs, no poison.
That's like Caesar's, Little Caesars, where they're like, is it good? They're like, no, it's hot and it's ready.
It's hot and ready.
It's not like, but is it good? You're like, no, it's hot and it's ready. Fucking figure your shit out. So, Erwin, and Cole, when Krispy Kreme opened its first store, it was on the other side of the city from us where we worked, because I worked at my dad's shop, and I was still very fat. I was well over. I wasn't at my fattest. I was probably around like 350, 360. So, but I was working out with steel, so I was burning shit off. But I would go with my brother, who was also fat. He had now gotten fat, so I made fun of him. He died recently because of his fatness. It was hilarious. He died. He died knowing that I was thinner than him, so he can fucking rot in hell. But
that's so fucked up.
That's fine. We went to Krispy Kreme. You had to line up for like an hour and a half in the drive-thru, bro. No joke. And we would buy 6 dozen Krispy Kreme donuts. We'd drive back to my dad's shop with only 4 dozen. Okay, we would polish off a dozen of those donuts each while driving. I'm like, I'm like, it's not okay.
But, I'm not that surprised. My family's the same way. Right? I had a brother who I lived with. It was just me and him living together. This is shortly after me and my baby mama broke up. Okay, and I moved back into my apartment with him. Ironically, the apartment was in my name, and he ordered 80 wings from Wingstop. And he was like, I got a bunch of extra wings so we can just have wings throughout the week. You know what I mean? We love wings, and it'll just make dinner easy since we're always on the go. And we were drinking that night. We dead ass ate all those wings together. Yeah. Probably about 40 wings each. Yeah. I would say it was pretty even.
Not a lot though.
And that was the thing, We were both sad we didn't get more because by the time we finished them off, they were already closed.
So 2 men who are phically active, I feel like 50 wings a piece is a solid. That's the
thing. We weren't that active. I mean, he was the manager of Chipotle, and I was a carpet installer. So
active enough
can be.
It's a real job. Okay, so BK shakes are better. Illegal Alien. I'll tell you this much. One of my go-to meals, after going out like Friday, Saturday night, we would stop at a Burger King on the way home, and I would get a Whopper Heavy All combo with poutine and a large strawberry shake. The reason being is what I love about Burger King is that their shakes are in how McDonald's you get a large, but it's actually a medium cup for the shakes, whereas at Burger King you order a large, you get the 32 ounces of you're gonna die kind of thing. Which that was a winner. Wendy's and Popeyes just hit the UK. London folks like their chicken. Popeyes top tier. Wendy's has really good nuggets, and I have a suspicion.
Yeah, the spicy nuggets. I like to take my spicy nuggets and dip it in the Frosty. Definitely try that.
Erwin, just so you know, Erwin. So I got type 2 diabetes about 7 years ago, and because of my weight loss and my physical activity and how much work I've put into things, I am on the cusp of actually curing my type 2 diabetes. So just so you know, get fucked, Erwin. You're a bitch ass, and I will smack the shit out of you any day of the week.
I was diagnosed with diabetes 3 years from now. So
yeah, about that. Yeah. Canadian man,
no, but for real, we don't really eat like that anymore. Which is funny how we came up with the hot dog eating. We don't really we both kind of been on health kicks for the past year. You probably more closer to 2 years. Me about a year.
Yeah. Longer, but it's
exercise all the time. I jog regularly now.
I've had waves of like I go to Cleveland and I meet up with Cole, and after 3 days he's like, "Can you just stop eating for 1 minute?" Because I just eat the whole fucking time, and he gets mad at me. But
I don't get mad. That's the thing. You know why I get mad? Is because I'm mad because I can't keep eating with you. I'm done, tapped out.
I'm an eating machine. It's not a brag. It's a fucking problem.
I was an eating machine, but 3 days straight.
Yeah. It's not a good thing.
I'm talking 7 meals in a day, type of 3 days.
So a Canadian man self. So this is the problem with Illegal Alien is that poutine, really good poutine, is usually very basic and it's just really good gravy, proper cheese curds, and really good fries. But a lot of people try and dress it up and make it all sorts of weird shit, like Smokes Poutineery. I don't know if you guys have Smokes in the States, but it's a franchise that's exploded over here.
I've never heard of it.
It's you have poutine and 19 different items. You're like, can you just fucking make fries with fucking gravy and cheese? Just calm the fuck down, right? So I understand your feeling. All right. Good night, stepdads. Eat shit.
Later, bro.
Brodo, you're awesome, bro.
No, as far as fuck, what can you say? Fuck Putin, but Illegal Alien. You're from the UK. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all conquered the world for fucking flavor and food, and then y'all got what? Blood sausage and fish and chips. Get out of here with that shit. Thanks, you can't say fuck anybody's food.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, man. I've been to the UK. Also, if you are in the UK, hit up Burger and Lobster, man. It's expensive, but God, it's a good meal. Type 2 diabetes, the stab, the groin, type diabetes, or no. Well, so this is the thing: is if you don't keep track of your diabetes, you will eventually have to start using insulin. I don't think that it's beneficial to stab it into your wiener or anything. I believe your arm is where you stab it, but I've never taken
Where else do you stab stuff?
taint right behind his hide.
Gotta start
Or
going to a different doctor.
well, that's not even a doctor that he went
Every
to. That was just
vaccine I ever had.
right in the wiener, right? Chips, cheese, and gravy
They
is
even
greater
tell
than
me to
poutine.
puff it up every
Yeah,
time.
see, but that's the thing is chips, cheese, and gravy. That's poutine, and that's the problem is people try and make it more than it is, and you're like, no, man, it's a basic thing, right? But yeah, later,
It's
Brodo.
fries.
Thanks for the hate. I mean, Erwin, you should be like realistically, you yelled at everyone for like an
Like an
hour,
hour.
and then we called you out on it, and you're like, all right, cool. So like, that's pretty fair.
You know what? I'm coming over to Erwin's side a little bit though. I get
Listen,
it.
I like Erwin.
I'm a
Erwin,
cunt too, so
okay, but can you imagine the shit Erwin is having to deal with now? Like, listen, he was punching guys when security used to be able to punch you in the face. Now, can you imagine being security? You have to talk with these fucking losers.
dude,
Bro,
I worked at a
it's
strip
horrible.
club as a bouncer for a night, and they were like, "You can't touch anybody." I was like, "Well, then I'm leaving this job."
Yeah, like that's ridiculous. So that's why I've never understood why it's like, no, you're security. Beat the shit out of somebody so they remember not to come back. And you know what? Honestly, if I saw anyone, Erwin, like I, in your defense, is if somebody went to go pull something, I would grab their hand and then fucking thumb to the eye. Like that's you're gonna be blind. Fuck you, right? Inject
I live in America. I'm just gonna gun somebody.
injection in the taint. Did you go to the doctor or a tattoo parlor? It was a sex club, and
It was
mind
a
your own business,
hybrid
Erwin. Yeah, it's hey,
combo deal, bro.
it's a recession, or when people have to do more than one
Side
job.
hustles.
Okay? Your
No, speaking
doctor
of
is
which,
also
though, you want to talk about all this fast food shit, dude? I'm gonna tell you like this, Dino. You are not allowed to go to Texas without me, okay? Because
I wouldn't.
I'm gonna take
Yeah,
you to Whataburger,
yeah.
and it's gonna change your life. You're
That's
gonna have the
fair.
best
I
fucking
love it.
fast food burger, best fast food burger. I'm gonna say best burger, best
Well,
fast food burger you'll ever have in your life.
and this is the thing to everybody is like one of the things we're trying to do here is like if Cole and I get monetized, like we're fat and
Quit saying if, say when, because you're gonna
when.
be
Yeah.
monetized next week. Like you're
So
going to be next week. Next week, by
bullshit.
this time, by Thursday, by the hot
Should
dog
be.
contest, you'll be monetized. So quit saying if, say when. Say when.
Yeah. When we're monetized fully, right? Which
Oh, you won't be
you
fully
already are.
monetized next week, but
No, but I'm starting. You're closer than I am,
I'm
right?
fully monetized.
You're fully monetized. So that being said, the whole idea is, guys, like we're the right amount of fat, funny, and entertaining, and funny looking, and big enough that we could probably get in a car and just start going across states, and we'll try it all, bro. Okay. If it's skewers of rats, I'll eat it. I don't give a shit. I'll try everything.
We gotta get hotels that have a gym though.
Yeah, that's all. Like, it's got to have a treadmill. It's got to have some weights, stuff like that. Like, I don't
Gotta
mind.
jog in the ghettos of
Yeah,
a ghetto I'd never been to. Like,
you can't jog in a ghetto you're not familiar with. That's just
yeah,
you're
not as
asking
a
for
white guy, especially.
well, you're asking for Irwin to come and tickle your taint, right?
Right.
And that's inappropriate. Let me see here. Bouncer working in NA must be rough. UK bouncers are all 5'1", built like transit van, and will blacken your eyes for daring to enter the pub after a water. I mean, so this is the whole thing. Is like, so my wife is actually born in the UK, illegally alien, like in London proper, and so when we go back, like being big. This last time we went was the first time where I was small, to the point where we went and saw relatives, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't remember which one of you guys I met. And the one guy was like, oh, I met someone else, and he couldn't realize, he didn't like put it together that I was the person he met. And he's like, you've lost like a ridiculous amount of weight. I'm like, yeah, thanks, I appreciate that you recognize that.
You
Right,
lost
but
like a Kia Soul.
I lost an entire fat person. I used to be two fat people, now I'm one fat people. So like, but I'll go into the UK and I've had bouncers who are like, and I just look at them and I'm like, all right, I'm Canadian. And they go, fuck, because Canadians are responsible for the majority of the Geneva suggestions. Look it up. It's very entertaining because I'll tell you, Canadians are fucking savage.
It's crazy that you guys were just mustard gassing people and then being like, sorry, eh?
No.
Like,
hey, what we would do is we would start throwing cans of food until they would group up, and then we'd start throwing grenades.
awesome.
Yeah. Oh. You guys are going to Texas. Get ready for the body cavity search and hose down with your 6 months in the slammer. I mean, Erwin.
Texas. I got the Texas accent.
Hold on.
I lived there till I was about 20. So like they'll know who I am. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried about it.
Also, Erwin, I feel like we're already going. You don't have to entice us with a good time, bro. Like, bro, if I go to Texas jail, I'm walking in with a fucking master's and I'm leaving with a doctorate of crime. Okay? I'm going to become a Batman villain if I go to jail. That's how that's going to work. Okay? That's, just not like, and also too, if you're worried about Texas, bro,
if they ask you anything, all you got to say is, I'm a gun owner. And they're like, hell yeah.
Bro, come on. Like that's the thing is, I'm literally going to spend months before as we tour for every state to learn like their common sayings and shit, and I will just lie. Okay, I'm Greek. I will conform as long as I need to survive. There's no problem. Okay,
just say it with me, Dino. Say, don't mess with Texas.
Don't mess with Texas.
Don't mess with Texas.
Don't mess with Texas.
Yeah, make it seem like you got marshmallows in your upper lip.
Don't mess with Texas. All right. That's just
you got it. You got it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Get on, get.
Go on, get. There are no syllables, no vowels, no consonants. Just go on, get.
Drop the last letter of every word. Not wrong.
Bro, like if you said France, I would have believed you. Greece literally was first. All right.
France is like the Louisiana of Europe. It's there.
It used to be. Go. Bro, everybody knows what a French girl would do for some chocolate. Okay, it was the place to be. Not anymore. Now it's just wheat. Okay?
You just go during February. That's it.
I mean, the best time to go to any country is during strike season, because I'm telling you, you get a little show with every problem you have. You get a little show. Somebody, especially in France, hey, all those ladies just need. As a protest, boom, tops are off, and they're I'm protesting. You're like, that's a great protest in my opinion. Oui, for the PP. I mean,
amen.
You know how it is.
Amen.
Anyways, well, guys, now you know our way in. Make sure you subscribe and click on the bell so you guys know to hit us up, or when we're going live. We do try and go live often, so please hit us up. In the meantime, and we are gonna Batman villains, bro. Let me guess, you guys are the Penguin and chunkier Penguin. Oh my God, Erwin, you almost got to be funny at some point, but now it's just all fat jokes, and they're not even good ones. Like
we haven't heard fat jokes before.
Like, God, we're both fat still. We've both been
one of us the Penguin and one of us like the Thing.
I mean, like, let's be honest, Erwin. No one's touching your wiener these days, whereas ladies are lining up to touch our wieners. So, calm down, bro. Okay, subbed. You degenerates are funny. I appreciate you, illegal alien.
Thank you, illegal alien. Appreciate you, man.
Anyways, so we are going to be back. We're also going to be back in a couple days for a Hammered and Cheese as well.
Are we doing episodes today?
Yeah. So the person that was supposed to was flying in, they had to cancel.
Then we need to come up with what we're gonna make then.
A dish. Yeah. Don't worry, we'll figure something out. So keep in tune, everyone, guys, and we're gonna throw up stuff.
Let's do something light again. Not another salad, maybe a soup. It's fall. It's officially fall.
Listen, Erwin, if you're 6'1" and 225, I assume when you said you were fat, you went up to 240. Get fucked. Okay. you were pretend fat, if anything. I could do ball jokes. Who cares?
Ball jokes. That's not gonna hurt my feelings none. I got a full head of hair, bro.
Also, too, do you know what is the reason why people go bald? Is excess testosterone.
You keep telling yourself that.
So
Keep telling
no,
yourself that.
that's
Okay,
the
because
fucking
I got
bro.
enough testosterone for the both of us.
Okay, listen. Why don't you show me how big your hands are, you little shit?
Oh, okay, get fucked.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
tell you.
yeah.
There it is. There's both my
Man
hands.
hands.
There's both my hands.
Man hands. All right, guys, listen. This is actually an entire like 1 liter bottle of can of Sapporo, and it's just like a normal can.
0.5% because the government's gonna watch you every which way.
It's 220 in middle school, bro. I was 220 like in grade 7. Like
the lightest I've ever been as an adult was 225.
The lightest I've ever been was 242.
And I was like, as an adult, like I was like a boxer then. Like I was like
bald and beard, peak test,
like
bro.
you're tiny, bro.
Yeah. Hey, Erwin, be careful, bro. You may crack a hip with that mouth.
He's peak test, bro.
Yeah. This kind of beard, okay? And listen, I still have some hair. Trust me, okay? You don't want none
I
of
was
this.
like 170 at like
I was
14.
170. That's like grade 6, grade 5. I think I was like 140 pounds in grade 5, bro.
I think I'm like 170, like right here in this portion right here.
That's literally my crotch, like from my wiener,
your dick and balls, yeah,
to my belly button. That's 220 right there. Okay? That's basically all of it. Anyways, all right, everybody, you guys have a good night. We're gonna be back. Keep playing on our channels, and we will do more stuff. All right, have a good night.